Hello everyone, welcome back to another Clash of the Titans SBC method here with me, Kieran. It's the final one. You can see by the title it's going to be La Decima, so just a reminder, if you want any of the others, they're already out on my channel, so you can go and check them out as soon as possible. Very happy with the price for this one actually. It took me a very long time, but I was determined to find something that you could actually do for a, basically do for a decent price, make a decent amount of profit off it rather than it costing you a lot of coins. So Footbin advertises this one at 15k. I've done it for half that. I've done it for 7.5. We'll get into the team now. We'll go through the requirements first though. So 6 players from Liga Santander, as well as 5 nationalities, max 3 from the same nation, 6 UCL cards, 77 rating and 85 chemistry. So obviously La Liga Santander cards are going to go up quite a lot, the UCL ones, so we're going to try and only use one of them, which we can do. Fortunately, we have to use one because of the requirements being 6 players from Liga Santander and 6 players that are UCL as well, so you have to have at least one, and our one is actually going to be Rainan Lodi, if I can find him. So we'll just be down here. We've got Rainan Lodi. I don't even need to put on high to low, we'll just put him there. There you go, Rainan Lodi. I got him for 1.3k, which is quite lucky. He's quite a bit more than that at the moment because all of them are up. You're not going to find any UCL rares from that league for under 4k. I managed to get this guy for 1.3. I was just bidding on him. I managed to get him for 1.3, but he is a bit more expensive on that. So you can try and bid on him if you want. If you have any kind of defender in your club from La Liga that's UCL, I'd recommend you use them because the defenders are a lot easier to use because the strikers from other leagues are a lot cheaper than the defenders from other leagues. So that's my reasoning there. Yeah, that's Renan Augusto Lodi dos Santos if you wish to use him, but I'd recommend you check your club for defenders that are rare from UCL first in La Liga. So we'll just go to Gold La Liga because the rest of our La Liga players are going to be normal golds because we don't want to use UCL rares that are stupidly expensive when we don't have to. So I'm going to put these 2 in, but I'm going to swap them around actually. So we've got Naldo on this side. Edinaldo Gomez Pereira is his actual name, but he's just known as Naldo, so make sure you get the right Naldo because I think there's more than one, but he was just 400 coins on buy now. And his partner who also plays for RCD Espanyol, Leandro Cabela, 450 coins for him. You may be able to get both of these slightly cheaper, around 350, 400 if you wish to bid on them, but I just bought them now, so that's why you can get them cheaper. No loyalty on this SBC, I thought I'd just point out now guys, all position changes either, because I was just thinking about that. A lot of you guys like to know about that. We've got Mariano Barbosa up next for just 300 coins if you want to bid on him. Not very competitive. If you want to buy him now, he's around 400. So you could save yourself 100 coins through bidding there. And just to finish off La Liga back line, we have Jorge Andujar Moreno, but you'll know him all as Koke. And that's just 400 coins for him, which is pretty good for a right back. With the right backs, I'd recommend you definitely bid on them. You don't have to use Koke here, but you do need a Spanish one from that league. So it doesn't have to be him. It could be someone like Malo. There is quite a few others, but I can't just get them off the top of my head right now, so make sure you're bidding on them to get them slightly cheaper. And then we're going to move over here to our final player from La Liga, and that is going to be, you could use Mark Roca here if he's slightly cheaper, but he's not normally cheaper than the guy we're using, which is Victor Sanchez. So we're going to be using for just 350 coins if you want to bid on him, 400 by now, Victor Sanchez Mata, known as Victor Sanchez. He gets a double strong link there, gets quite a bit of nice chemistry, and all the rest of our players now play in the Bundesliga. They're all rares. Well, they're not all rares, they're all UCL cards, but you know what I mean. So it's only 7.5k overall. This is where a lot of the price is because we are using UCL players. So we'll start with midfielder. Make sure you put Dani Olmo on the left, and then we are going to put... You can use either of these. I'd recommend you use Haidara because he's already in position. So just use whichever one is cheaper out of Adams and Haidara. I'm going to put Haidara in. I had him first owner, so I will get 1 extra chemistry compared to you lot. So we'll start with Dani Olmo. Daniel Olmo Carvajal is his full name, just 900 coins by now, which is very good for the current UCLs, and it's the same 900 coins here for Amadou Haidara. What I've done here is rather than just trying to snipe UCL cards, because you can do that, and they don't normally end up linking, so what I've done is I've just gone and this is why it took me so long to find players that all link to each other, and they're all consistently at this price, so consistently at 900 coins for those players. Right wing is a right mid. You may have already seen him. It's going to be quite a helpful SBC player for this group. It's going to be Ademola Lookman, English player, of course. Just 850 coins for him, so he's another nation for us, and he's another player that plays for RB Leipzig, so 850 coins for Ademola Lookman. Our striker is going to be this guy here, Alario. If you have someone like Haaland or Volland in your club, you can use them. It's just a Bundesliga striker who is UCL here. It doesn't matter who they play for. But we're using Lucas Alario, who I bought now for 750 coins. Now our final player, just to get us over the line here, is actually a goalkeeper. But he's going to be playing left wing. We're lucky this isn't an actual game, aren't we? You could use someone like... well, you could use any of these, basically. Just any UCL player from Bundesliga. So we've got even Go, or you could use Tyler Adams. You could just use any of this. So I'm going to put Go in, however you say that. So Yvonne Go, just 950 coins for him. So that means that we've got all of these lot under 1k each, which is pretty good, I'd say. So just a reminder, you don't need to use loyalty or position changes. If you do have any issues with a chem, just drop it down below. I'll try my best to sort it out for you, and I'll also try and find you some alternate players if you need it. So now we've got all of our packs from this group. We're going to be opening them on stream, so make sure you stay tuned. Come back on Friday if you're interested in that. As I said earlier, all the other SBCs are on my channel. And if you want to see just any SBCs that come out, basically we do marquee matchups, we do some of the players sometimes, as well as some other pretty good FIFA content, I'd say pretty useful for you guys. Make sure you subscribe every week and check out the SBC playlist for more. So that's going to be all from me. We've finished the group now, so thank you very much for all of you that have watched for it. And all I've got to say now is best of luck with your pack, guys. Make sure you tell me if you get anything good, and goodbye until next time.